I earlier cut out this piece of cardboard with my straight edge, made sure it is about as straight as I ever care to have a wall. I cut this piece of cardboard because no one makes 59-inch straight edges. Most tubs are usually about 60 inches long, so a piece of cardboard lets me check the entire back wall all at once. And conveniently, tubs usually ship in boxes, so you can take your 6-foot straight edge, cut a strip of cardboard, then cut it to length. We're landing on that corner, and we're landing on this corner. We're also landing on that stud, but we've got some gaps here. These gaps are potentially big enough to cause issues for tiling, and they're definitely big enough to cause issues for setting the tub. So I have come up with an idea with Ramboard to make shims. And that should be about 1.5 inches. Okay, so we're a little less than 1.5 inches, which is okay. I'm looking for 1.5 inches because that's the width of the studs that I'll be putting the shims on. I don't want to super fuss it, but I also don't want to be down around 1 inch either. So worth a quick check. For this, we want to make sure it is flat. And if you could hold that steady and turn that a bit. Turn it some more. Should hopefully be our nearly last turn. Grabbing this offcut is perhaps a questionable move. I was thinking about not wanting it to uncoil, and probably a better solution for that in the future would be to run a line of tape all around the outside of the tube before cutting.
Someone ought to buy you a new saw blade.
Yeah, someone ought to. But now, we have something that's close to 1/16 of an inch thick that we can staple or nail onto a stud, and that will help us close our gaps. I will get so much of this out of that roll. So why not use actual pre-made proper drywall shims? Because they don't exist in Canada, and this is also probably cheaper.